is good. Alrighty, we are good to go, and there you are. Welcome back to Wowwy'z Workshop, and Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. I'm sending you all so much love and light for this new year. It's going to be awesome, for a much better year than the past few have been for us. I can guarantee that. I will put my name on that. This year is going to be much better. And here we are, still continuing our series on Wowwy'z Watchers. This is going to be part 3 of 4. I have something to show you, but I have to wait till the end. So we're going to take you back. We're going to take you way back to just before Halloween, 2023. The story continues. See you in a little bit. Happy New Year! Down in Wowwy'z Workshop. Brought to you by Two Brothers, One Vision. Why hello, friends and fam. Welcome back to Wowwy'z Workshop. And here we are continuing on the Saga of the Watchers. So I've been working on it in there. Remember I was talking about how I wanted this to be separated with the undercut in there and up, and then the undercut in there and down. So that, I'm sorry it's hard to see in there, but I'm to create the shadow. So that's what I've been working on. And then also, this way, its profile I've been sanding on. And I've been using this here, little orbital sander. And it seems to be working okay. And then also I've been using the mandrel sanders. That's the Peter Blair mandrel sander on there. And that's been working. So just bit by bit, guys, I'll just move the camera here for a little bit for you, so you don't have to look at my stupid face. You can see what I'm talking about here. Yeah, that's better. Why, hello there. Why, hello there. So yeah, that little shadow in there is important to me so when I do the copper leaf on its face, the copper leaf will start, but you won't be able to see the edge. It was a little tiny detail that got stuck in my mind. See, so as I carve back there, I got to carve down and round this even more so. So yeah, like I thought, we're on our home stretch and all, but there's so much to get it right. Well, God darn, the wife's calling. I'll be right back, folks. Fudge. Murphy's Law. I get one phone call a day, and then it'll happen when I'm filming. Yeah, sorry about that. Hello. Here we are. once again at the creation station. Now I want to just give a quick update of what I'm going to do here next. I'm thinking that in here I'm going to carve a little channel, just a little ring, so that when it's in there and glued, it's going to have something to catch into, right? So that it's not just a slippery shaft. I overthink and overdo everything, you guys. So yeah, I'm going to carve that little ring on each side so it has a place for glue to go into so that it'll be locked in there, okay? And then I am going to add some special touch, some special Two Brothers One Vision love to these. I'm going to wrap some doing our special wrapping on a section of each one. And within the wrapping, I'm going to have a hoop, at least one jump ring on each side for the hanging bits. Maybe a couple of jump rings on each side. And then that'll help me for hanging the adornments, the special pieces from my brother. All right, so that's what we're gonna do next. I'll jump her on into high time lapse gear. Do it. That's brass. I'm going to mix brass with copper. So I'm going to wrap on that for a while, you know, be working away on that. Oh yeah, and then you see I got that, I carved in the rings, the little catch rings for the glue, because I have OCD and I am kind of not right in the melon. So I do weird stuff like that for longevity. It's just so that it's safe in my brain that it's never ever going to come out. All right. Okay guys, just carrying on here, trucking right along here. And anytime that you see this special wrapping and weaving in our projects, this is my brother's spirit. He taught me how to do it, and if he can't do it by his own hands, it's by my hands, but it's his spirit in that project. And I love you, brother. Thank you. Thank you for teaching me. Hello. I'm gonna call this the halftime show, even though that there's still the staining of the watcher, the copper leafing the face. I have to put felted nail feet, 4 feet into the bottom of it. I still have to wood burn our signature into the bottom of it, and then seal the whole piece. So this has turned into a crazy project. But when it's done, I originally said that I'm going to make this thing spectacular, and I have to hold myself to my own words, right? And why am I upstairs here? Well, the kittens got me upstairs here. I was trying to, like, usually I'll do on the wrapping and the weaving with the copper wire while I watch TV, converse, doing stuff. It's just like somebody who would sit there and knit. It's kind of the same deal, right? So I was trying to do that downstairs because it was cold outside in the creation station. But the cat's going bonkers. The cat's going bonkers. And I don't want to feel, upset about my kitten. She's my kitten. And also I can't have her in here because of a little bit of this. This was lovingly made by our friend Henny. I can, if anybody's interested, I can direct them to her Facebook pages and stuff. It's my beautiful Jedi poncho. It's super long on both sides. And then it is graced by a penannular brooch by my brother. And sorry about the fingernails, it's Halloween. I'll talk about that later. But look at that. It's like an old Celtic / Scandinavian Viking design. You see, us brothers, we're like, well, everybody's kind of Heinz 57, but we're a strange mix. We're Scandinavian, Celtic, like Welsh, and then Métis Indian and Canadian, And so we're a very, very strange mix when it comes to our creative influences. And well, you can hear the cats trying to get underneath the door now. But you'll see it in our art. A lot of the influence from our heritage come through. And Darren's jewelry is just, you know, a lot of it looks like it comes from Viking times, and it's just amazing. And these are very, very special pieces to me, and keeping me warm up here while I continue to work. And you're gonna see jumps now in time because this stuff takes so long. Like, how do I explain something that you'd think it's just all just crazy erratic and then it fills up? And it doesn't work that way. It's tiny, tiny little knots. We'll go certain ways and then we'll turn it around and go horizontally, making little loops and cages as we go. It's a very, very strange thing that doesn't have a set pattern, but what we do is kind of continuous, if that makes any sense. There is a method to the madness, but it goes hand in hand, madness and method. And it's such a strange thing. So for us to like go away and then be rapping, it can be days and days and days. You know, we did this little tiny mushroom house, and there are big pieces of beach glass in the door because it lights up from the inside. Some of those pieces of beach glass took a month or two of work because we do a border around it, and then we connect it all to the cage, and then we fill it all in. So all those borders and stuff are never going to be seen again. And people would say that's just nuts, but it's kind of a Meraki thing, you know, the old Japanese saying. The term Meraki is Greek, actually, sorry, and it means to do something with soul, creativity, and love, to put part of yourself into what you create. And that's a butterfly ornament that my brother made. I cherish it. Oh, I ramble. I'm going to continue wrapping on its antlers here. And there's a ring on this side too. So the spirals and stuff can be hung from them. And we'll continue on here. Thank you for being here this far. I promise we're going to get through this, folks. Together, we'll get through. Shadow's finally there. Jeez. And been working like to get this profile right. I can't believe what it's taken me. Like, maybe I should have just went straight for it right off the bat with, like, you know, these kinds of things, and shaped it. Got the slight curve there done right off the bat, and then just sanded it super nice and smooth. But I've been doing it by sanding. My golly, good God fudge, has it been a mission. So I wanted that shadow in there. Again, I can't tell you really why. And then I'm pulling out the big guns here, a couple of Pete Blair creations for sanding. Because to get in there, even with the sanding mandrel, I'm carving in cut marks from like the edges of the flex shaft, and so I'll go in there and sand and think I'm doing just dandy, and then I'll pull back and look, and I've got all of these super deep black lines, and then I got to do it by hand, and all off camera, right? But you see the neck there, I got that nice definition in there. Sorry about the rambling, guys. This is just taking so long. So that's what's on the agenda for today, is just to keep getting her sanded, and then I'll be staining this in a cherry min wax stain. Okay, carrying on. Also, I should say, because a lot of you'll be thinking, what the heck? Yeah, we were sorry, excuse me, Pugsley and Wednesday Adams, my wife and I. So I was Pugsley. I'll give you a little ding with the picture there. But yeah, so I went with maybe I already talked to you about this upstairs. But yeah, that's why it's on there, and I haven't. Maybe I'll take the sanding mandrel to it, because I don't have the stuff to take it off. Sorry about that. Whoa, happy Halloween. Happy Halloween from Brothers One Vision. And alright, that is a little setup. I have the Tiger torch here. Bought this off of a carver out here. Little lady I met. Really nice little Tiger torch. And so I have that set up there. I have the branding iron with a little tester block there. And then over here, so I'll get her heated up, get her right. Make sure and have a little test. Get her heated up there. Walk over, down on the jig, and right there. Voila. Now, it's time to do it to it. And I'm back. As promised, I am back. We're in the home studio here, in case I didn't mention that, at Wowwy'z Workshop. This is the studio staging area. And this is just in case you're wondering while I'm dingling through this video. I thought I would just like to mention, I was going through, I'm cleaning in the studio, and I found a package of old blung, some of the original blung that I made just for myself. A 1975 dog tag. Of course, your skeleton key. And then a premium. This is one of the fancy dancy, more expensive Cracker Jack style, but a native warrior. And that's a very, very special, but they would have called premium. Our blung is always vintage or antique. It's always recycled. We love the dog tags because that is proof of a pet loved. And then if you can find one with your birth date on it, my birth year, 1975 was me, then that's even better. But that's blung. And we just love our blung. Okay, back. So I had to mention it. Dingle dingle. Dingle dingle. Little bit of a music area here. Behind you we have the Electroform Lab. Gonna do another updated tour of everything that goes on up here, but that's for another time. It's for another time. So folks, so much happened in the last part there of the year. The Scream mask project came up. It didn't have a time frame really assigned to it, but I really wanted to get it done for the young lady for Christmas, and we pulled that off. I'll drop in pictures and stuff, and I was lucky enough to get an appreciation photo of the young lady with her Scream mask totem, and she seems pretty darn happy. I'll pop that in there. And also we did the Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas book package tribute to the movie, tribute to the book, tribute to Hunter, tribute to Terry Gilliam, and it was for my brother-in-law Leonard. And that was a fun project, so we crammed all that in the very last bit. And while that was going on, I've been hiding up here, and as you guys have seen, and I hope it wasn't too much, but it takes a lot of time to do this. And that's what I wanted to show you folks. They're ready. Now I'm gonna take a better picture with my an app that has a little micro thing, because just holding it up here doesn't do them justice, you guys. They're pretty special to me. I know a lot of people are gonna say, what, you wrapped wire intricately for a month to do what? You know? But those folks can just carry on and move right along because they don't get it. But I know you do. So it's ready. It's ready. I have the feet, the branding logo signed. The feet are on the watcher. So basically now it's all staining it, sealing it, gold leafing the face, and then gluing. Finally at the very end, we glue these in and hang the adornments that have been assigned. There's so many surprises around each little corner with this project, and when it comes when we bring her on in at the home stretch, guys, it's just gonna be, well, like I say, maybe it'll just be special to us, but it's gonna be darn special to us, and hopefully somebody out there too will enjoy this. So with that, guys, we're gonna move on to part 4. Thank you for being so patient and coming along on this crazy saga of a journey. Had its ups and downs, and it's taken a long time, but sometimes projects are like that. They take a lot longer and a lot more Meraki involved. So may I say, there is no YouTube without you. Thank you for being here. You are very much appreciated. And with that, folks, much love. See you very soon, because tomorrow I'm starting the staining. See you then.